Northants bowlers restrict Fox's second innings effort. Rob Keogh had been the star for Northants on the second day of play in Leicester. His knock had given way to a wonderful century, and his partnership with Adam Rossington had put Northants in the driving seat in this tight contest. They'd finished the day on 325 for 7, their lead 17 runs. A good day with the bat pinned back by a late Leicestershire fightback. Gareth Berg and Doug Bracewell, the incumbents at the crease, returned on the morning of day 3. But the Foxes struck early on, Will Davis with his third as he pinned Berg LBW for 5. Wright would dismiss Hutton for a duck, smartly taken by Swindles. And the innings would be over with no further runs added to the score. Wright with his 4th as Bracewell sent a catch Mark Cosgrove's way at mid-on. They finished on 357, the lead 49. The first goal for Leicestershire was to ensure their visitors would have to bat again. That meant eclipsing that 49-run lead. Horton and Azad would open the batting for the hosts, but they'd get off to a poor start. The Foxes' captain trapped LBW first ball by Sanderson. Hassan Azad has averaged 74.4 across his 12 county championship innings as an opener this season, but he'd be unable to keep up that good form. The next man to go, caught by Wakely off Berg, with the score still shy of that 49-run mark. Cosgrove and Ackerman stuck together to see Leicestershire through to lunch, 33 for 2, still 16 runs behind. Cosgrove had survived a few determined appeals already when another pleading cry for LBW was granted after the restart. Hutton the man to remove the big Aussie. Rhodes and Ackerman would finally see Leicestershire past 49, but the partnership would be split soon after. Rhodes wrapped on the pads by Sanderson, out leg before for 4. Neil Dexter would provide the resistance the home side was desperate for, coming together with Ackerman as the pair targeted 3 figures. The Foxes' T20 captain brought up a half century in the process, and the pair would reach 100. But that's where the partnership ended. Ackerman out, LBW to Hutton for 60. Bracewell followed that with a wicket of Swindles in the next over. He too out LBW. The Foxes would make it to tea at 134 for 6, the lead still just double figures. They'd breach 150 before losing another wicket. Berg got one to nip back in, and it struck Parkinson on the pad, out LBW for 25. Sanderson had the next one, set man Dexter wrapped in front too. Chris Wright and Will Davis looked to mount some kind of counter-attack, adding a further 20 runs to the total, before Bracewell had another. Davis LBW for 8. Proctor would finish it off. Wright bowled, Leicestershire all out for 189, Northants requiring just 141 to win. But conditions would frustrate them, bad light eventually seeing a premature end to play. Northants will be pleased with their performance, following up an impressive display with the bat, with an equally dominant showing with the ball in hand. Dexter and Ackerman had been the only 2 Foxes batsmen to trouble the visitors, but even their efforts looked to be in vain. The promotion chasers are in a strong position and will be keen to knock off the remaining 119 runs tomorrow morning.